Hey guys, how's everyone today? So I am running just a quick errand, and I figured we could do another one of those videos like I did the other day, or not the other day, it was over a week ago now, with a couple of updates. So the first update, if you are avoiding my content on Nikki and Dan Phillippi about Bowser, please skip ahead to this timestamp. And if y'all are following along, then I'm going to talk a couple minutes about that, and then we'll move on to other stuff. So, I shared with you guys a lot of their old vlog footage in the other video that I posted a few days ago. I reviewed their vlog channel that they no longer upload on, and there was a lot of stuff on there that was problematic, essentially showing how Bowser was a really good dog and he had no problems going to dog parks. And in my opinion, that video started to build the storyline of understanding the relationship that Nikki and Dan had with their dog Bowser. The old footage leads up to newer footage that I've been reviewing more recently, and there was a vlog on Nikki's channel that was from March of this year, so literally not even 2 months ago. And I'm going to throw the clip in right here, but to give you guys some context, it shows their son Logan on the floor with Bowser, and this dog that was oh so scary and so problematic and just, couldn't be handled. This dog was on the floor with the child, and Bowser goes and licks the child's face as, in to say hello, hey, how you doing? I'm here. And Bowser walks away totally unbothered. He wasn't there to cause trouble. He didn't have issues with this kid. I'll play that clip right now.
Things and also, matching shapes, but it's cool to see his concentration slowly start to go up.
So as you guys can see in that clip, not only did Bowser not have a problem with their child, but on top of it, again, this is like the 500th example that I can think of where Bowser was totally fine with their small dog Zoe. You guys, I'm not buying any of the bullshit that Nikki and Dan are putting out. I'm not buying it. I am not here for it. Okay? I am a lot more skeptical of things than maybe some other people are. But I also like to fact check myself, and the things that I am seeing with Nikki and Dan, the shit is not adding up to what they are putting out. It's not reconciling, guys. It is not reconciling, and I will not stop. I will not stop with these fuckers. So that's the clip that I saw. It didn't need a whole video, but I did want to share it with you guys because I'm sitting here watching all of this stuff, and it's just time and time and time again showing me exactly what kind of dog Bowser was. Secondly, there is a veterinarian that I follow on YouTube. His name is Dr. Cellini, and he is awesome. The way that I found Dr. Cellini is his brother, Dr. Cellini, is a radiologist, and I found him from when Dr. Mike went on the when he went on the party, remember I made a video about that? I was looking for other doctors that I could follow because sometimes there's interesting content that doctors put on YouTube. So I found Dr. Cellini that way. Then his brother started a YouTube channel. His brother is a veterinarian, so we have 2 Dr. Cellinis. I left a comment for Dr. Cellini asking him to look into the Nikki Phillippi situation, and he said that he will do his research. So I don't know when a video is coming. That's not a guarantee a video is coming, but I pointed him in the right direction, and I hope, fingers crossed, that he will speak about it and share his professional opinion on this story. So we will see. Fingers crossed. Maybe he'll, decide to talk about it, but obviously all I can do is make the suggestion, and we'll see what happens. So I'll link his channel in my description box if you guys are interested. If he does the video, I will share it on my community page as a post. But either way, if y'all are interested in that kind of content, I'll put his channel in my description box. Next, let's talk about Miss Bits of Brie, Brianna Kaye. I put out a video saying, hey, congrats to Brie. They've bought a house in Hawaii. Allegedly, we were all wrong. Congrats. And I spoke about the bigger picture here, how it really speaks to the huge amount of distrust that has been built between these family vloggers and their audience. It really speaks to that. There's little to no trust between subscribers and family vloggers because they have been proven to lie and be deceitful and all these things that we always talk about. But then she turns around and puts out another video saying that they're moving from their current rental in Hawaii to another rental in Hawaii. Doesn't mention anything about the house that they allegedly just bought, and then says that they're going to Ohio for the summer because they have weddings to be in and they want to see family.
So we are moving to a new rental house, but let me know if you want to see a house tour or if there's any other videos you'd really like to see during the month of May. But we are going to be renting that new house until the summer, and then we're going back to Ohio for a little bit because we have Adam's sister's wedding, my best friend's wedding. So I'm really excited to be a bridesmaid in both of their weddings and see friends and family again. And we said that's probably what we're going to do every summer, is return to Ohio for a couple of months to see family and friends, and also come home for holidays so that we still get to see everyone there as much as we can.
My opinion on what's going to end up happening with all of this is they are going to go back to Hawaii, or they're going to go back to Ohio because that was the plan all along. And I think the whole, oh, we bought a house, look at this house that we bought, it has a great view with a lake and all this kind of stuff, I believe that was put out because they were getting a lot of pressure from people calling them out for everything, being fake. I believe that they're gonna stay in Ohio. I don't think, now of course, if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. I don't think that it was ever a plan to permanently stay in Hawaii and make that their state of residence. I think it was always intended to be an extended vacation, which is fine. Take an extended vacation in Hawaii. That's awesome. That's amazing that you're in a position where you can actually do that. But don't lie about it. Just be honest. It's really not that hard to do. It seems like it's very hard to do for a lot of these family vloggers, but it would have been very cool to, go on this vacation, take your subscribers along with you for the journey, do the vlogs. You don't have to come up with this extravagant we're moving to Hawaii story and all of this crazy nonsense. But I guess that didn't seem cool enough. That didn't seem, like what other YouTubers do. So it just makes me laugh. And, I just think it's weird that you're in a rental house, you're moving to another rental house, even though you tried to say that you bought a house. Now you're going back to Hawaii because of now you're going back to Ohio because of weddings. It's just all so strange. And I look at all of this and I'm like, if you could just be honest with your subscribers from the get-go, share what you want to share, don't share what you don't want to share. And then it's much easier to keep up with what you're telling people, because all that you're telling them is the truth. It's just so funny to me. And I do believe that there are certain things that shouldn't be shared with subscribers, and I totally get that, because there are certain parts of my life that I don't share with the internet. And it's funny because there's certain things that I choose not to share with the internet, and they still come up for commentary on other people's channels. And it's just so disgusting to see how people act online. It is truly baffling to me, the disgusting, gross behavior that I see, the pure hypocrisy of people commenting on things that are not up for discussion. That's one of the biggest things with commentary, is that there are so many things that you can criticize people for. There are so many different avenues that you can take to, give commentary and come up with content and all this kind of stuff. And you'll always get those people that go out of line every single time they have an opportunity, and it's fucking gross. They're always hypocrites. They're always going outside the line. They're always hitting below the belt. They're fucking disgusting. And people like that will never flourish in their real lives. They will never flourish online. And I think it's gross. So, coming from the seat of a creator who has had things that are not up for discussion discussed, I understand the sort of feeling of, wow, why are people even talking about this? I get that part of it. There is this sort of fine line between, if you're sharing things that can be proven as a lie, I think that is where people become very frustrated. There are still absolutely things that people talk about that are off the table, and I will disagree with that. There's certain things that I would never. There are so many different people and subjects that I've discussed on my channel, and there are certain things that I just won't ever talk about. I just won't do it. Discussing people's marriages and talking about kids and talking about the way people look. If you're a commentary channel and you're trying to talk about things in that manner, you'll never grow on this platform. And if you do grow, then all that you're doing is building a small hate army around you of people that think like you, and their minds are in the gutter and their hearts are non-existent. I like to have intelligent conversations about real issues and not ignorant ones that are just a dead end. So yeah, just to finish out my thoughts on Bits of Brie, I don't know what's going on, but I just think it's very odd how she said that they bought that house and now they're gonna rent another house. Like, Did the house fall through that they were going to buy? If it did, that's fine. But since you already told people that you bought it, then why not say, hey, the house that we bought fell through? Because you already told people that you bought it. Like, that's the kind of stuff that it's weird to me, you know? I just think it's funny how they put information out and then choose to not address it. Like, why did you even say that you bought a house? Whatever, you know, I know that it's not, I fully realize that it's not that serious, but I always say that it really speaks more to the just nonsense that is family vloggers. It seems like these kinds of issues happen more often with family vloggers than it does with other YouTubers. Family vloggers and like influencers, just, it's consistent nonsense. It's consistent BS and whatever. So either way, that's the thing with that. So now let's talk about, I want to talk about Miss Ashley Cat for just a second. I did a video a couple days ago discussing her and how some of the coverage that I've seen on her has been very much cash grabby, feeling like, let me build my audience by acting like I care about something that I really don't care about kind of vibes, saying that you're not in the right frame of mind and then you're trying to tell someone else that they need to be in the right frame of mind. Very much hypocrisy, very much that. So I voiced my concern about it, and I will always say I am not a gatekeeper. I don't want to be a gatekeeper, okay? But within the commentary community, channels are allowed to share an opinion. That's what we do. And as long as those opinions are being shared in a logical way, and you're not, you know, cutting someone at the knees and bringing up things that have nothing to do with actual criticisms, people are going to listen to you. And that's kind of, you know, what I've built my audience on. I've shared my opinions, and I don't hit below the belt, and I don't, you know, try to dissect someone's marriage or talk about their kids. That's kind of that. But when it comes to Miss Ashley Cat, I continue seeing people talk about her in a way that is not going to help Ashley. When I did my video, like I said, my goal behind my video was to just make one video and let people know it's pretty clear what's going on here. She's not a tarot card reader. She is taking money and doing something else with it. This is a PSA. This is what's going on, because some of you guys had asked me what my thoughts were. I shared them. It wasn't going to be a series. It wasn't going to be video after video dissecting her every move. It was very cut and dry what was going on with her, and it was very sad. So these creators that are hanging out in Ashley's lives, replaying her lives, showing very triggering videos and very triggering images of Ashley, and not sharing resources and making it an opportunity to share how to, like, how are you helping Ashley by showing videos of her not in a good place? How is that helping her? And how is that helping people not give money to her? Going in her lives and paying her for readings, even though we all know what's going on by now, is not helping the situation. Running live streams and allowing comments in the lives to say things like Ashley is possessed, she needs to be locked away. That's not the goal. That is not the goal here. It's very harmful, and it's not helping anyone involved. So this is why I say I am not a gatekeeper, but this is very, very harmful to the overall message. And at the end of the day, all that it's doing is sending more traffic to Ashley. It's making her more popular, and it's not encouraging people to avoid her channel. I just see some of this and it's just like, what is the point of making videos like this? How is it helping her? And if you're not going to either, if you're going to put harmful shit out there, just don't make the content at all. It is so clear to see who's doing this for views and subscribers and popularity. It's so gross. I am very scared for Ashley. I am very scared for what might happen to her if she does not get help. It is so beyond devastating. So that's it on the Ashley stuff, and it's so hard for me. It's a hard line to walk, because I realize that some people might look at that and say, oh, you're just gatekeeping, whatever. But I feel like the Ashley situation is so delicate and it's so vital that it could end very badly if people continue putting the spotlight on her. And I think that's my overall message, along with, let's not show footage of her not in a good place. It's useless. What are we doing? Lastly, I'm going to hit on, just for a second, Katie Joy's recent growth because of her Duggar coverage. I want to reiterate, I'm pretty sure any of you guys watching this understand my message here. The issue was never Katie shouldn't ever talk about Duggars, whatever. It's the fact that she has done over 300 videos on this family. And once the news about Josh Duggar came out, she was smiling ear to ear. She was very happy about this. It was her way to regain a lot of her subscribers that she lost because of the Tati Westbrook lawsuit. And the issue is not, oh, Katie can't talk about this. It's the issue that she has been proven to spread misinformation and lie and bully people and be vile and mean-spirited, not only to people that she covers, but also her own subscribers. And I'm not saying that the Duggars deserve anything, because I don't like the family. I don't agree with any of them or what any of them do. However, if you want to be considered a journalist or a media source, doing what Katie does is not a good example. So I know a lot of people are really upset about her gaining subscribers and stuff, but at the end of the day, people like her always show their true colors. Every single time, it's like clockwork. They will show their true colors, and people will learn who she is and what her background is. Just like I didn't know who I subscribed to, then I learned. It's a revolving door because she's problematic. So, her history will repeat itself, and people who are discovering her only because of this right now will see how she is in live streams, how she treats her subscribers, or how she, runs and hides when someone calls her out or whatever. It is what it is. She will repeat her problematic behavior, and those subscribers will see who they gave their subscription to. So either way, those are kind of my little 5 topics that I wanted to talk about today. So make sure y'all leave your thoughts down below. With the Nikki and Dan stuff, I am I'm working on some things offline, and when I'm ready to share those with you guys with proper updates and a proper structure, y'all will be the first ones that I tell. So either way, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.